Hi, everyone. Welcome to Ankh Tarot. We are going to channel a message from one of the ancient Egyptian gods. Let's see who wants to come out. All right, we have the god Ha, the god of exploration. Okay, so you may be doing a lot of like traveling, or you could be making traveling plans. All right, all right. Let's see. What's the topic of discussion? I'm just hearing someone could be exploring their options as well. But let's just see. All right, we have victory and success. Okay. All right, so are you trying to find somewhere where you can be successful and get a victory? Um, Maybe that's what you're doing. I feel like if you've been exploring, I feel like you're going to find what you've been looking for. Okay, so success and victory is coming towards you. Okay. I feel like the god Ha is going to help you get there. Okay. All right. All right, we have the Ace of Cups reverse, the Three of Pentacles, the Judgment, okay, the Seven of Wands reversed, the Hangman, Pisces energy, and we have the Six of Cups. We also have Sagittarius energy here, okay, and then the Magician on the bottom, Aries energy. Ooh, okay, all right. Okay, so I feel like everyone's bombarding you. I feel like people are bombarding you or something like that, or people are trying to like poke at you or just irritate you. I feel like this is what's going on. Um, yeah, but I feel like you don't care. I feel like people are trying to like poke at you, bother you, but you don't feel anything. Like they're not getting to you. I feel like you are committed to do something. I feel like you've already made sacrifices, so um, it's or something like that. Yeah, so I'm getting someone's coming back in your life or someone wants to see you again. I feel like you have to assess if you still want to like work with them or something because I feel like you're in a partnership right now. Um, it could be with the Pisces or someone with a Pisces placement. I feel like you're in a commitment with them. Um, I feel like you have to judge if you still want to do this or something like that because I feel like there's a lot of people like taking action against you. Like I feel like wherever you are, there's a lot of people like just doing things that are against you, but you don't feel anything. You don't feel bad when this happens though. Like you're able to handle it. Um, so I feel like judgment's going to be called on these people or on this situation or whoever's coming back to you. I feel like you get a victory. Your outcome is the magician here, so I feel like you kind of you're kind of at an advantage here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because you're able to travel. Okay. So, um, yeah. So I feel like you can do whatever you want. You can go wherever you want. So I feel like if people are bothering you where you are, all you have to do is leave. There's nothing keeping you attached to where you are. I feel like whoever you're dealing with doesn't realize that like if people are bothering you where you are, you can just leave. You don't have to stay there. And I feel like people are coming back to you and like, "Oh, where did you go? I thought you were committed." You're like, "Yeah, but you know, you're bothering me or there's people bothering me, so I'm leaving." I feel like, someone didn't realize you could do that, that you could just leave if you don't like something. Yeah, so I feel like if you're making plans to leave because someone is bothering you, it's going to be successful. I feel like you're going to be able to go wherever you want to go. Um, yeah. Let's go ahead and get your angel number. I need to figure out how to keep this up like that. All right. All right, we have 3331. Yeah. Yeah, so I feel like this is confirmation. This reading is going to be confirmation. I feel like um this is exactly what's going on. 333 is showing up. You could be seeing this number, so I feel like if you see this number, it's hub basically telling you like pay attention to your senses, pay attention to what's around you because something important is going on, or something about what you're doing at that time applies to this reading. So if you see that that number shortly, I'm getting within like the next day, it's a confirmation of this reading. I feel like the only reason why you're still doing something is because of a Pisces. I feel like there's a Pisces here, or there's someone who made a sacrifice for you. That's the only reason why you're still in this position or at this place or something is because of a Pisces. You really care about this Pisces. I feel like you made a commitment to a Pisces. You're like, yeah, I really care about this Pisces, even though other people are bothering me or there's other things bothering me. Um, I don't care about it. I'm not going to stress about it. So I feel like when the Pisces comes back to you or something like that, you're like, yeah, I need to make a judgment call. I want to leave. Okay, so I feel like the Pisces is like, okay, go ahead and leave or something like that. All right. Um, yeah, your advice is the fool. Yeah. See ya. Go ahead, jump off the cliff, you know. That's the like literally. Your advice is to leave, to go and try something new. I feel like Huz like, yeah, I will guide you on this journey. Um, so the fool is someone who, yeah, someone is definitely could have Aries in their chart. We got the magician and the fool coming out. So yeah, it's like you have all of the magic or all the information that you need. You are the magician, but it's now that you're the magician, it's okay for you to be the fool. Like this is I'm hearing something about coding. Like it's better to start off with like one than zero and then go back to one. Like it's better, you're better off being yeah, like that's my number on Tarot 101. It's better to be the magician and then start something and then go back to being the magician again, if that makes sense. So I feel like this is what you're doing. Like, yeah. I feel like you're in some type of like, I don't know what the Three of Pentacles is. I feel like it could be your job or it could just be some type of group you're in. I feel like you started it because of the Pisces or because you had to make these certain sacrifices for the Pisces or whatever. This Pisces like, yeah, let's do this. But it's like the environment is uncomfortable, so you can leave and you can still be successful somewhere else because maybe you gained a lot of experience or something already. All right. Okay, we have bitch better have my money. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like someone owes you money. This is why they're coming back or something like that. Or, all right, so someone owes you money. I feel like you're going to get that before you leave. Yeah, so Anubis is showing up here, and Anubis is like, yeah, you can get your money. Go ahead and get your money. All right. And then what a deal. Yeah. So I feel like someone's going to give you a deal. I feel like if someone's going to offer you a deal here, it's a probably a really good deal. And I feel like, you're like, yeah, if you're going to offer me this deal, you better have this money. Okay. Okay. Another one. And then we have 2010s. Okay. So this could be like this is how much someone's gonna offer you or something like that, like $2,000. Um yeah, and here's like the 010. Okay, so maybe it's other way, it's 010, you're the fool, then the magician, and the fool again. So I had it backwards. Sorry, so a hunt is talking to me. I'm trying to get the message here. I'm channeling in a different way. So, yeah, I feel like something's gonna cost $2,000. It's a good deal or something like that. I don't know. It's your rent, or this is how much you're making, or something like that. I feel like this is gonna be a significant number and some type of money that someone needs to give to you. Okay, I'm getting that something is gonna cost the same price as something that it did in the 2010s. Like, okay, that thank you for clarifying. I'm so I feel like someone has to give you money because obviously you guys had a deal. I feel like something is only gonna cost like it's like you're gonna be working in a marketplace that makes something cost only like something did 15 years ago. You're like, wow, that's a great deal. Those are the prices of like 2010s. Like, how did this happen? All right, so I feel like a Pisces is gonna tell you like, okay, so I feel like someone here you could be buying your meat somewhere else. You find a better place to buy your meat, or you find a better place to like go grocery shopping. Is this what you're doing? You're exploring different grocery stores. You're like, yeah, I want to go buy my food somewhere else. Um, I feel like you're finding really good deals. So I feel like if you just feel called to go somewhere because wherever you're at, you're being bothered or pestered, it's to get you to go to do something somewhere else. You need to go spend your money somewhere else. Try something new. All right, there's a leak. All right. Um, all right, so you don't care if there's a leak somewhere, I'm getting. So I feel like if you have a house or you're moving somewhere and they tell you there's a leak, I feel like you don't like that. You're like, yeah, I don't like that. Okay, so it's not that you don't care. It's that um yeah, I feel like you actually do care. That's why you're leaving. So you do care. I'm sorry. I'm reading the cards a little different. So yeah, you do care. I feel like you may actually shed a tear or something like that because people keep bothering you. So because you cry or something like that, or because you're somewhere where there's a leak, so this is a problem. Maybe something you're in a building where like there's a lot of leakage or something like that, or like you have to move. So I feel like you find something with prices from like 2010, like and like you're like, yeah, like I get a lot of money, or you can have more money now. So for some reason, you're just gonna get a really good deal. Like let's say you get a house, it may be a house that it was built in 2010. There's a leak, you don't like that. You get a really good deal on it, or you just decide to go somewhere else. I feel like if there's a leak, you're gonna have to pay it like $2,000 to get it fixed or something like that. Or so I feel like you're just trying to figure out what's the best thing for you. This is why the judgment here. You're trying to make a decision. Do I deal with this situation that I don't like, where I'm always being bothered, or do I go somewhere else? I feel like if you ask Huff for guidance, he can tell you where to go next. Or if you're tired of dealing with like food that's too expensive, he's going to show you where to go next. I'm just going to let you know. I recommend Aldi. Aldi is a great place, okay, to get food. If you were wondering, if you have an Aldi's near you, I would shop there. um, yeah. I'm also getting too if you're older, like I feel like you could like you could like use the restroom on yourself, or you're like leaking, or like you're realizing that you need to wear like thicker pads or a diaper or some type of something. Like you could have just started leaking and you're like, wow, like I didn't think this was gonna happen till now. So I feel like you're gonna find a good place to go. Like I'm getting a lot of different messages, but I feel like there's like bodily fluids coming out of you, and it's like this is a problem, or people are like bothering you because of this. either way, you're gonna get deals, but I feel like you have to go somewhere with them or something like that. All right, let me clarify. All right, bills due. Okay. So I feel like you're paying your bills. You're paying your bills. Yeah, so maybe your bills are like $2,000 or something like that. I feel like you're spending your money on bills, and I feel like you're upset because not maybe you have a leak, so now you have to pay for that. And someone's like, "Yeah, you have this leak. You need to pay for it or something like that." Um, all right. Yeah, so someone is telling them that you owe them because of a leak, like you need to pay for this leak or something like that. But I feel like it's a good deal though. I feel like they're not going to rob you. You just have to pay them or something. Okay. If it's not that, I just feel like this translates to something else. I'm getting so many different stories. Sorry if this reading is all over the place, but it's like if you're not dealing with a leak here, if your house is fine or your apartment is fine, you don't have a leak. I feel like people are bothering you, and it's causing your body to leak. Like people are putting pressure on you, and you're older, and they're like trying to overwork you or bother you. It's causing you to like get frightened, and you don't like something. You may pee on yourself, or you may like you may like you may fart and like shit comes out. Sorry to be like like that, but that's what I see happening here. Um, and you're like, oh, I was only here because of this Pisces or something like that, or this person who told me to do this. This person told me to make this sacrifice and be here someplace where I'm not comfortable. So then you're like, well, yeah, now I gotta do something because my bills are still due. I can't work in this environment. I feel like HUD's gonna show you exactly where to go. I feel like you have everything that you need to leave or something like that. Let's get a Moonology. All right, a personal issue reaches resolution. Exactly, because that's what I'm getting here. I'm like, why am I getting so many personal issue stories? So I'm channeling a whole bunch of you guys, like telling me your problems. So there's a personal issue here. Whether you're crying more than usual, you're peeing on yourself on accident, you're shitting on yourself on accident, or whatever the case, or you're just dealing with a bad leak in your house or something like that. I feel like that's going to be solved. Okay, it could be because of a Pisces. I feel like this Pisces is like, yeah, maybe I got you in a situation, I can get you out of it or something like that. But either way, you're going to be successful. You're going to be fine. As long as I feel like you're going to have the money to pay for something or to cater to yourself or to make yourself more comfortable. Tell me about this Pisces. All right, community. I honor. Yeah, so this Pisces is seen as in a very good light in their community. So I feel like if they know that you're in a position where you don't like something, they're gonna work with you. Like if you tell this Pisces, like, yeah, I've been having a hard time holding in my pee, or like this, if there's anything you don't like, the Pisces is like, okay, I can help you with that. I can fix that. I can work around that. But do you have the money, or can you afford it? Can you still pay your bills? Like that type of situation. Okay. What else could lie beneath the situation here? Like, what's going on in the Seven of Wands reverse? What's that about? Keeping you a secret. All right, so I feel like people want you to like people that want you to keep your mouth closed, or people want you to like stay quiet or something like that? Or they're like, did you say something? Did you say something? Did you tell somebody? Did you do something? Um, it's like people are bombarding you. People don't want you to say that you don't like something. It's like, oh, if you're touring a house and you hear that it's had a leak in its history or it's had plumbing issues in its past, people don't, this realtor or somebody doesn't want you to say that. So like if this Pisces, okay, so I feel like if you're looking for like a house or something like that and your realtor is a Pisces, this Pisces is showing you this house, they're telling you the truth, like, yes, this house has had a leak in the future, in the past. It happened in 2010, but because of that, you get a really good deal. You can still pay your bills when it's due. You're able to afford it because it's so cheap, because it's had this history or something like that. But they don't want you to like advertise that, or go and spread that to other people. They just want you to just know this and then be okay with it or something like that. But you're like, no, I don't like this house because it's had a leak. So this is the problem. So it's like, yeah, I get this great deal because this place had issues, but I don't like that I have to deal with the issues. But you get this deal. You see what I'm saying? It's like something is imperfect, and it's like they're gonna be like, okay, well, you can't say anything. You can't leak out this information. Like maybe you're sad, you're like, yeah, I want to leak this information because something is not right. Um, it's like I don't know. It's difficult. It's difficult. It's a tricky type of situation or something like that. Um, this is a love deck, but I want to pull it. Can you describe the truth here? What's going on here? I know you are my soulmate, babe. Our bond is magnetic. I'm seeing all the signs. So you have a bond here. That's what I'm getting. Like you have some type of like you feel drawn to the situation. You're seeing signs that this is where you're supposed to be, this is what you're supposed to be doing, because you're pulling victory and success. So I feel like if you commit to something or if you decide to do a deal, it's going to be successful. I just feel like you have to realize that like this is what you have to do to like make sure your bills are paid. Like you may have to buy a house that has a leak in it because it's cheaper and you could pay your bills. It's like they give you a really good deal, but you don't like the fact that there's a leak or that you have to deal with this type of stuff. But you're gonna have your bills paid. It may cost you like $2,000 to get it fixed, but it may be worth it. So something is like a fixer upper or something like that. Um, just pull one more. All right, we have mountain. Yeah, that's literally where he's at. He's on a mountain, on a cliff or something. Um, so I'm hearing like Stone Mountain, or um, this may feel like a mountain, like you feel like you have to travel up a mountain. I'm hearing Mount Everest. I'm hearing, um, yeah, okay. So something about a mount, like if there's a leak in the house, it's gonna be hard for you to mount a TV, or mount something on the wall. Like you're afraid that if there's a leak coming, if there was a leak here on this in this house, it's in the same place that you would want to mount a TV. So that's dangerous. So it's like you would have to like spend $2,000 to like cut out the walls, replace the beams. Like something requires like renovations or something like that, but it's possible. So something may be in bad condition, but it's fixable. So it's still a deal. But the problem is that someone doesn't want you to say anything about the. So someone's like, don't say that you don't like it. We're gonna work together to fix it. Okay. So you're like, yeah, I can't afford the new rent nowadays. Um, that's a personal problem, but the resolution is working with someone who's going to help you fix it. Okay. So does someone like flip houses or something like this? Like, what's going on here? um, I don't know. But once again, I feel like you're going to have all the materials you need to get something done or to fix it or whatever. All right, let's look up your angel number 3331. Just give me a second. Okay, so this number foretells that great things are coming your way. Let no one dim your light because you are destined for greatness. It talks about a number of growth. Okay, so it says you are at a point in your life where growth is ongoing. At this stage, letting no one shudder your self confidence would be best. Your guardian angels urge you to remain excited about what life has for you. Okay. I haven't used this deck in a while, but I feel like it's necessary for this reading because I feel like there's like small details that I'm missing here. Just because I feel like it's just like all of you guys coming to me with your personal issues or something like that. Like, it's hard to pinpoint just one story. I feel like you guys are all exploring in different ways. Like, you guys are all going, I'm going this way, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. It's like, all right. What's the Ace of Cups reversed? All right, Ten of Wands reversed. Yeah, so I feel like you want to do as least work as possible. You're like, yeah, if there's a leak here, I want to do the least amount of work to get this fixed, or something like that. You're like, yeah, I'm not gonna be overdoing it or something like that. Um, all right, all right. The Six of Swords reversed and the Four of Wands reversed. Yeah, so there's some type of like house issue. There's some type of like, or like you're like, yeah, I had to leave my house, or I had to break up with this person or something like that. So maybe this is what's going on. Like, you could be um at work, you went through a breakup, people know about it, they're bothering you, but you want to keep it a secret or something like that. Um yeah, it's this is so many different stories. I'm sorry, y'all. So yeah, you may be crying because maybe you're going through a breakup. You're like, yeah, I don't want to work, and people are like bothering you, like, hey, did you get that done? Did you do this? But it's like you're going through a breakup. Yeah, Two of Cups, the Hierophant reversed, and the World reversed. Okay, so you're like, yeah, I want to be somewhere that I can like feel safe, and it's mutual and stuff like that. I feel like this Pisces, or this Pisces, this Sagittarius or Aries is like, um they're thinking like, why would you rebel against something? We're gonna do something the right way. Why would you leave this group? Let's do something the right way. But I feel like someone can't ignore that something is unstable or something needs fixing. All right. I don't know. I feel like this reading is a fail. I'm not going to lie to y'all. But if this resonates with somebody, let me know. I just feel like you really need to make sure that something is a deal for you. Like, I feel like if someone's going to give you a deal, you actually can afford it. Um, if your body is leaking, on accident, make sure if people are bothering you, that you don't tell them that you peed on yourself or something. I don't know. I don't. This is a really weird reading. Um, I'm just gonna pull one more. Let's see. Self sabotage. Yeah. So yeah, be careful not to do that. Like maybe this is just clarifying what I just said. Maybe someone here, you don't like something. Make sure you don't leak out information, or leak on the floor or something like that. Like, make sure you don't, like, obviously you're not gonna do that on purpose, but um, make sure you're not self sabotaging, because I feel like you're about to get a really good deal here that can help you. You know, that can help you. Um, Yeah, so I feel like if you let someone like ruin your self confidence, like the angel number said, you immediately self sabotage yourself. It's like you don't like something, but you're still working there, or you don't like something that someone said, but you're still working with them. Um, I feel like you're gonna get a deal. Yeah. Um, we're gonna see what happens. I mean, y'all let me know if this resonates. It'll make me feel better. But I'm gonna go back to doing the zodiac signs after this. I'm gonna end the reading here. Thank you so much for watching. I truly hope this brought you a little bit of clarity. If you feel like it did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care.